Hello everybody! So today's video is going to be a little bit different to our usual travel videos. As you can see, this is my bag and this is my backpack here because a few of you have been messaging us on Instagram and asking how on earth I've gone from a 25 kilogram huge case that you all saw me dragging around Greece a couple of years ago to just this tiny 10 kilogram cabin sized bag. Now that we're down in Ushuaia and going to cold places as well as hot places, you're wondering how on earth we're managing to fit everything in. And the truth is, I've watched lots of videos like this where people have helped, so we thought, you know, we'll show you what's in my bag basically. So here we go, this is my little 10 kilogram bag. When we first went travelling full time 2 years ago, I had to downsize from a 2-bedroom house with everything that you have in a normal life in a house down to a 25 kilogram suitcase, which was a lot to do. Whereas all we had to do last year was go from that 25 kilogram case to a 10 kilogram case. So, you know, the difference was not so vast. Also, packing cubes. I know that's not a new tip, but they have made such a difference. I had some cheap packing cubes before and I got some decent ones this time around. So, I'll show you what's inside my little blue cabin luggage. So, this is it. Hopefully you can see that okay. Let me unzip this side so you can see what's in there as well. And that is everything there and here that I now travel the world with, whether we are in 30, 40 degree heat or down here in little old cold Ushuaia. I've got 5 pairs of shoes that I travel with and it all fits in here, and you know, I have my trainers on now. So that's 1 pair of the 5. The other pair you can see right here, I have my Havies, which I live in when we get to apartments and things. So yeah, that's the first item. I literally live in those. And you know, when we get to a warm beach eventually, that'll be nice. Okay, so on this side, you can see I've just got 3 packing cubes, that's it. A large one, a medium one, and a small one. I'll get to those in a second. I just have 1 cap with me that I don't wear that often. Maybe if we like rent some bikes and cycle around or something, or just again when we get to somewhere nice and sunny, beach destination. I do, even though we're travelling full time, and I know a lot of people probably think this is crazy, but I do have this little tiny cute case that I have for my jewellery. I like to have different earrings, a few necklaces, rings, nothing like crazy or fancy or expensive, just the option, you know, just to have a few different things. So you might notice that sometimes I have a bit of jewellery on, but it's tiny, it packs so small and I can just kind of slot it in anywhere, so that's good. So I do have that. Also, one thing that we absolutely love and that I could not travel without, and I think every long-term travel person should have one of these, it is the eco egg, the laundry egg. So inside this little egg you have, I don't know if you can see through there, but you have some white pellets and some black pellets, and they are your fabric conditioner and your washing detergent. And this will do you 50 washes. So, I don't know, it's about a year's supply. So we can do 50 loads of washing. You just throw this in the washing machine with your clothes. So that means wherever we go, whatever Airbnb we go to, or if we stay in a hostel and they have a washing machine, we don't have to worry about going out and buying bottles of detergent and fabric conditioner. In some places you've got to pay quite a bit to do your washing. We can just throw it in with this and it all comes out clean. So yeah, also having it in my case just makes it smell nice. So yeah, that's like my favourite thing that I've loved travelling with. I've had this the whole time, so yeah. That's probably my number 1 thing that I would say. And then we have electric toothbrush charger because we like to keep our teeth clean. Even though we're travelling full time, we still manage to travel with electric toothbrushes. Next up, we have this little bag here, which is a little Nordic bag that we have. This is basically all our medication. So, you know, paracetamol, insect repellent stuff. Yeah, just the usual. Oh, rehydration salts, because, you know, it's important. So yeah, it's not very big, but it's something. These are just random bags that I keep carrying because you just never know. You never know when you might need these little things, you know? Okay, and I know there are way better ways of doing this, but this is how I do it. We obviously have a lot of tech. Craig carries most of the tech stuff in his bag, but the cables and things, I just have them, my cables in like these little net bags. I have like one's my laptop, my phone, my Apple Watch. So So I only have to deal with a few. Craig's got a much better setup, but that's a different video. This is just my bag and how I've gone from 25 kilos to 10 kilos. So yeah, that's just my electricity. I've also got a head torch there for when we go hiking and stuff in Patagonia. Also have a washing net so that you can put, I don't know, underwear, bras and things so they don't get stuck and embarrass you in accommodations and hostels and things. And then we have this, which again, obviously all travellers need to have, a travel adapter. So this, I love this travel adapter. We keep getting a few companies reaching out to us and saying they want to send us some free travel adapters to try, but we're happy with the one we have. We really like this one. As you can see here, it does EU, UK, and USA/Australia. Press this button on this side, and you can have EU, and then you can have UK, which, by the way, the UK plug is definitely by far the most superior. That's the one thing that I think we definitely have right in the UK, the 3-pin socket, because it holds in so well. But this one, this just falls out constantly. This US, it just falls out of the wall because it's just got these two flimsy little things and it just falls out when you've got anything heavy in there. But yeah, it's great, and you can connect all various types of things there. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 USBs. So yeah, we love this. It's great. And a little Type-C USB there as well. Amazing. So it's got everything. I managed to charge everything I need with this. And like I say, it comes with this little handy travel case as well. So I love that. It's great. This is my green rain mat, which you've got to have a rain mat. So this is just for, you know, those days where it's just chucking it down when you're walking around the city, it's wet. So that is my rain mat. That just fits in the top here nicely, and I squish it down. I have a set routine now. I've moved accommodations a few times. Oh, and here's another pair of my shoes, of the 5 shoes. So how many have we got now? We've got trainers, the Havies, and now we've got the water shoes, or I don't know what you call these, that you can wear in the water. So yeah, that's 3 of the 5 pairs of shoes so far. Here you go, here's the 4th. Here's the 4th pair, these sandals, which I was wearing quite a lot in Buenos Aires, and I will hopefully wear again soon. And one thing that we haven't used yet, I travel with a snorkel and a mask. That's right, even in this little tiny 10-kilogram cabin bag, I still managed to travel full time with a snorkel and a mask. This is like a packing video in reverse because I'm actually unpacking because we've just arrived at a new accommodation. So, okay, so then next we have a toiletries bag, which as you can see is actually pretty large for the size case that I have. It takes up quite a chunk of it here. I have to put it this way, it doesn't fit it away because of the shape of it. But yeah, it takes up almost half of this side. But I love it because look, anywhere we arrive, you just instantly go, hang it up, and there you go. Nice little hook there, and you can just hang it up. Here you can see I've got some makeup remover wipes, spare electric toothbrush head there, some cotton pads, nail file, that's for clipping your nails, and then you just hang it on any hook in the bathroom and it's all there ready for you to access. And then in the main part here, you've got the electric toothbrush that fits in there, you've got the toothpaste, which I wrap in this in case it explodes while we're travelling, deodorant. We've even got some multivitamins because, you know, I get exhausted and run down when we're travelling a lot. And Nivea because, you know, you've got to take care of your skin on the road. And just all the normal toiletries that you'd have. A load of hair scrunchies because a fluffy hair needs taming. Some floss, razors, which by the way, I hate having to use disposable razors. If anyone has a better, more environmentally friendly way of some kind of shaving device, that means I don't have to use these disposable razors. When I was living in a house, I would get those ones where you have a subscription and they just send you the new heads. But obviously I can't really do that on the road. But if anyone's got any ideas, that would be great. So yeah, that's a toiletries bag. And we also have shampoo and conditioner, which I have in these little tubs. Just got the little ones from Lush. So we have one is shampoo. This is shampoo, which as you can see, broke up. It's a shampoo bar, but it exploded. It smells absolutely divine right now. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. So nice. And then we have a nice little conditioner bar as well. Although I will be honest, we do sometimes buy bottles of conditioner. These are just kind of like a backup for when we get to places. So yeah, that's basically the contents of, oh, we have a nice little foot file here because, you know, you've got to take care of your skin. That's pretty much everything in a toiletries bag. Oh, and menstruation cup there as well. That lives in there. Oh, and I forgot one really important thing. Dry shampoo. And it's not a spray, it's a powder, so that basically there's no liquids. The idea is they can travel with everything with no liquids. Okay, so next up is all the clothes. Obviously, you'll probably see me wearing exactly this outfit quite a lot. Just, I like to travel wearing those simple dark clothes, all in black, leggings. And this is my montane fleece that I live in, especially when we're in these colder parts. But yeah, so this is where the magic really happens. I could not have this many clothes with me and still fit in all these other things that I've shown you in these little sections that you can see. I don't know if you can see that very well, but you can see how many gaps there are around it. Here, this is now sliding down because I've just left it so there's just these 3 packing cubes. And they have to fit in this exact order. So I'll start with the huge one. This is a large one. So importantly, the important thing about these packing cubes and what's different with these to the last ones we had is they have this zip here, the silver zip, which is the one that sucks all the cube together. So satisfying. And then I like also that it's got this mesh so you can actually see what's inside there. So sometimes if we end up staying somewhere where we've only booked for a night or two and you don't want to unzip all 3 of them because you're moving again, you'll just look to see what's in there and you can kind of remember like, oh, I just need to get that out, and you can leave the other zipped up to save you the time. Love that. And then the black zips, these ones are the ones that actually open up. This is going to go everywhere when I open it. But I also love that if we're staying somewhere that's a bit not so nice and you don't want your clothes to have to be out, you can leave everything in there and almost keep it together. You can see it just literally all opens up. And there you go, there's everything inside there. You can see it all bursting out as I open it. So I have my nice grey cardi that I wear a lot. It just goes with everything and I can just throw it on. That's like one cardi. And then we have like t-shirt top, does all get a little bit creased. A couple of t-shirts, some 3/4 length trousers for more warmer climates. Even have some denim shorts. Now denim takes up a lot of space, but as you can see, these fold up so tiny and yeah, the air kind of gets all sucked out. Then I have a couple of summer dresses, 3 summer dresses. So it seems crazy because we're not in a warm part of the world right now, but you know, you've got to be prepared for these parts. Sports top, snood, which I do use a lot at the moment. You'll see that in the videos coming up at the moment. And this, which is my cute little knitted hat that my mum knitted for me. Love it. It's just cute and colourful. Love it. My Merino Wool top. Merino Wool is really good, as I'm sure many of you know, for keeping you warm and breathability when hiking. So one Merino Wool base layer. Just a plain black strappy top, which is great for when I do need to kind of dress up and look a bit smarter when we're somewhere warmer. And then my hiking trousers. So I've only got 2 pairs of full length trousers with me. One of them are the leggings that I'm wearing right now, and the other one are these, which when it's really cold, I wear both. Like in the last video, in the penguin video, I was wearing both. So yeah, not the comfiest, but I don't like the cold. That's no secret. So yeah, all of that goes in the big case. So you can see there's quite a lot there. Hope you appreciate how much of a mess I'm making in my bag to show you all this. So that's the big one. Okay, so then we have the medium-sized one, which I kind of switch around. Basically, what I will do is I'll use these 2 for all of my clean clothes, and then if we are moving to an accommodation and I've got some dirty clothes, I don't like it mixed in with everything, so I will put dirty clothes in the small one. So at the moment, that's exactly what's in here. So I probably won't open that for you. I usually, if everything is clean, then in this case, this small one, I will have bikinis, which I've got 3 bikinis with me, and all my underwear, including 4 pairs of socks that I'm traveling with, a couple of bras, and I don't know how many pairs of underwear, like 9, and a pyjama set. Yeah, and I also put a few other little things in there if I can squeeze them in. And yeah, so that fits in that. But at the moment I'm using it as a dirty laundry case. So yeah, now that means I've just then got other stuff distributed everywhere. All my socks are dirty at the moment. I've got, this is my last clean pair of socks, so I need to put a wash on, but we've luckily moved to this accommodation with the ability to do some washing. So, but yeah, so now we have the medium case, which again, I will show you. Satisfying zips. Got this one that undoes it. So fun doing that, and then just instantly, you can see how that would just take up so much more space if you didn't have those. Packing cubes like this are so good. These ones, by the way, this is not sponsored, this is the company I found, and I really like them. I bought the set of 3, and I bought Craig the set of 3 as well. He has the same, but I think they're blue. And in this one I have, actually bought some new underwear, and they're packed in there nice and neatly. You can see how tiny they are. Some more underwear there. I do have another pair of clean socks. Strappy top, another little strappy top, which they fold up or ball up in this case to like nothing. A pair of 3/4 length exercise trousers, Lululemon ones that I love. They're just so comfortable. Wear them a lot. Another kind of strappy top that I wear a lot. I try not to buy new clothes very often. That being said, I actually have had to replace my trusty black leggings because they broke, but I had them for 2 years, and luckily I managed to find this pair, which they're quite nice, but they kind of like go to a little V. It's got like a little thing there, so it's quite nice, but they're quite comfy. Quite like them, they're nice. Happy with that exchange, but other than that, my entire wardrobe has stayed exactly the same, and these are the only general trousers that I have. I have my black sports bra for when we exercise, go for a run, and then I have black play suit, which I live in this in warmer places because it's really creased now because I'll have to wash it when I get to somewhere warm again. I live in it when we're in warmer places because it's just easy, very easy. And then I have some shorts, which are great for exercise, just some cycling shorts. I have a rash vest, again, like when we get to warmer places and we start to use our snorkel and diving kit and things, then rash vest is definitely needed. So yeah, I have that here. It's getting a bit stuck together actually. It's been in there so long. But yeah, we'll use that. There's a few items I haven't used yet. And then, yeah, another play suit. Play suits are great because obviously your whole outfit's done in one and it just folds up to nothing. Although ideally this colour's not great. I like darker colours because then you can just throw it all in the wash together, which is good when you're travelling. I've got 2 pairs of gloves, one that's fingerless and one that has that thing that allows you to touch your phone, that works about 50% of the time. Another strappy top. I don't know how many strappy tops I have, a lot, but they're getting a bit tatty, so I will eventually have to replace them. Oh, I have another swimsuit in here as well. You might recognise that one from the Baltic Plunge. I think that's probably the last time I wore it. Tend to wear bikinis. And then I have this just to protect me from the sun, which I had to wear in Iguazu because that was like cooking and melting hot. It's just a good little thing just to kind of throw over like that. So you might be wondering, okay, where's the 5th pair of shoes? Because we've seen her in hiking boots. Yes, I do carry hiking boots as well. And I managed to fit that in my trusty little backpack. So in my backpack we have got a notebook and pen. Also have a couple of eye masks because overnight buses, planes, trains, things like that, you need them. And also we have 2 inflatable neck pillows, one for each of us. They are so useful. We have them because they just literally pack to nothing. I actually have my laptop charger here because we were doing a bit of work before we left, so I purposefully put this in my backpack so I could access it. So yeah, I have that as well. Hair ties, lip balm, I don't keep anything expensive in here when we're travelling on the road because I don't want, if anyone wants to steal anything in there. Yeah, you can have like my cheap neck pillow if you want, but you're not having, there is a zip in there so you can keep stuff safe. But I like to keep my anything expensive kind of wrapped around my waist. And then inside here, I have, oh, I do carry some tech. I carry one of the SLRs, I carry the Nikon. And then we have my trusty hiking boots that they fit in there as well. So it all has to go in this order, otherwise it doesn't fit. So then the hiking boots are there. And I have my headphones here that I use for when we're editing and we're out in a coffee shop or somewhere in public. And then we have my Rab, which I've worn plenty. Look how tiny this packs up. That is my big, nice, warm, waterproof, completely waterproof, thick, puffy Rab black and blue coat that you see me wearing a lot, especially in these colder climates. That packs up tiny and also works really well as a pillow when you're traveling. Quite like it, it's good. If I'm not wearing it to sleep in, that is. Oh, and I have a micro towel, which I know it seems strange that my micro towel is in my backpack, but the reason for that is because when we are on the road moving around, sometimes we are on buses and things where they love to turn the air conditioning up and it's freezing. So this doubles up as a towel for adventures and if we have accommodation without any nice towels. And also a blanket for when we are on buses or planes and it's cold and they don't give you a blanket or anything. That's why I purposefully put that in my backpack so I could access it if we find ourselves in that situation. And then I have something to charge my devices on the go, so if I do need to charge my phone or anything on the go, then I've got a solar charger there. Yeah, it's got 3 USB ports so I can charge plenty of things on the move. I just put it inside this because there's a bit of protection. And then I have a backpack cover so that if we get caught in the rain, keep it dry. And then in the back bit here, I have my laptop. So I travel with my laptop and this is the one that I work from and I also do some of the editing. Craig does most of the editing of our videos, but I do some when I'm not working. I also have this folder which has some work stuff that I need and some documents that I keep in there sometimes for us when we're travelling, new documents, which is often during COVID-19. And of course we have our trusty bamboo cutlery sets, which we love, and you may have seen them appear in a few videos, but if you haven't, I'll open one up so you can see it now. So inside, everything you need to eat some dinner. A knife, a fork, a spoon, and when we were in Estonia, we got given this cute little butter knife in Saaremaa. I don't know if you can see that there. So yeah, it's our cute little butter knife. And then you even have some chopsticks, not that we ever eat with chopsticks, but we have some. And then we have a bamboo straw and a straw cleaner. Weirdly enough, the only thing we've ever been stopped at the airport for was once the straw cleaner. The security guy took it out, like inspected it and decided we weren't gonna, I don't know, kill anyone with a straw cleaner and let us go through. But yeah, of all the things, he wasn't even bothered by the knife. He understood that that was knife and fork, but this, I don't know, he knows something we don't. But yeah, so that is, I think that's everything. That's everything that I travel with. That is what is in my bag. And my glasses, because I can't see anything. And as you may have seen from walking around, carry some hand gel on the outside of the bag. And we just have these little gifts so that we can tell that it's our bag. One from Traveller Collective and one from an Estonian friend with the Estonian colours on. So just live in my bag. Little carabiner so that I can attach, like, if we're out for the day, I'll attach my cap to it or something like that. But yeah, that is everything that is now in my little 10-kilogram bag and my backpack. And we've been travelling for the whole of this year basically, hot places and cold places, and I've had everything I've needed for every climate. Yeah, pretty happy with it. If you've got any ideas of anything else I could do better, I'm all ears, because as you can see things are pretty tight. I cannot fit anything else extra in my bag, but I've come a long way from my big 25-kilo bag that I was traipsing around a couple of years ago, so I'm happy with my progress, but I'm always open to new ideas. So yeah, drop anything in the comment that you can think of. Thanks for watching. I hope this has answered your questions that you had about what was in my bag and how I've done it. It's just basically the cubes and just learning a few things. The first time I went travelling I took hiking poles with me, and I've since learned I didn't need hiking poles, I can just use sticks in nature. Things like that. So I didn't carry bulky things, but that's just trial and error. I learned that. Hopefully you can learn a thing or two from this. I know I love watching packing videos because I love getting all these hacks and tips. But yeah, my number one thing would be get yourself an eco egg. It saves you money, time, and it smells amazing. It's like having an air freshener for your suitcase. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you very soon with our final video here in Ushuaia at the end of the world. Bye!